Poppins! If you're watching this video, then you are an absolute beginner, meaning you have never held a crochet hook in your life, or you've tried and just have not succeeded. So I hope that by the end of this video, you'll know how to hold your crochet hook, you'll know how to look for what size crochet hook you need for your project, and you will have crocheted your first row of chain stitches. To quote Mary Poppins, let's start at the very beginning. These are crochet hooks. They are different than knitting needles because they have a hook. And you also only use one at a time instead of two like when you knit. This is a ball of yarn. I think you know that already. On every crochet hook, there are numbers. And this says the size of this crochet hook. This says 6.5 millimeters. It also says K 10.5. On every ball of yarn, it not only tells you what the yarn is, what it's made of, but it also says what size hook that it recommends you use. Use a 6 millimeter crochet hook. So this is a 6.5. I'm gonna use this because, to be honest, for what I'm doing, I just want you to know how to crochet. So let's get to it. The first thing I wanna show you, in order to get our yarn onto the hook, you're either gonna do one of two knots. You're either gonna do a slip knot or you're gonna do a magic circle. We are going to do a slip knot. Drape the yarn over the back of your hand. Wrap it around. Wherever you crisscross, tuck it through and pull that loop. Be sure that you don't let the short side go through that hole. The reason it's called a slip knot is because when you pull the long end, it slips to whatever size you want it to be. All right, so now we're going to learn how to hold your hook. Some people hold it like this, which I think looks really nice. I hold mine like a 4-year-old eating a bowl of cereal, and then you stick your finger onto the hook to help hold the loop that's on the hook. So for me, 4-year-old, point your finger, we're good to go. Let's put it on the hook. We're gonna tighten it. Now you don't want it too tight. You want it just to have like a tiny little space so that when you go to pull this through this hole, you have room to do so. If it's too tight, you're gonna be like, struggling, and it's just not worth the struggle. This is relaxing, this is crochet. We're gonna tuck this short piece aside. Now, how do we hold the yarn over here to get it over here? First thing I do is I take my pinky and I grab the yarn. Then twist my hand over so the rest of my hand is on top. Take my pointer and go under the yarn, and then I'm gonna turn my hand. Lastly, I'm going to hold the yarn that's at the end. Now with your middle finger and thumb, this is what you're gonna be using to hold on to your work as you crochet. And you'll see that more as we are in action. All right, now I'm going to teach you the chain stitch. Now what we say is yarn over because we're literally putting the yarn over the hook. And then we twist the hook a little bit to pull it through. Now this very first stitch honestly is the hardest no matter what level you're at, because there's, number one, there's hardly anything to hold on to. Number two, you're just trying to get it in there. So if you're struggling, the struggle is real with that first stitch. So now for our second one. So we're gonna yarn over, twist, and pull through. There, we've done 2 chain stitches. Yarn over, twist, and pull through. Now I want to take this opportunity to say that a lot of times when I yarn over, see how I'm coming from behind and around? A lot of times I do all the movement with my hook. Like I just do that. So as long as the yarn is getting behind the hook first, you're doing it right. So again, you can yarn over with your finger, or you can yarn over and around with your hook. Then twist, pull through, call it a day. I want to do a couple more. So yarn over, twist, pull through. Yarn over, twist, pull through, yarn over, twist, pull through, yarn over, twist, pull through. So how many stitches do we have? We're going to count the ridges. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do not count the stitch that's on the hook. So I want you to get to where you can do a row of 20 with no problem. So there we have 10. 19. And the last one, yarn over, twist, pull through. Really, really work on this so that your stitches, all of this work that you're about to do, you want it to look as good as possible. And this is the building block of your work. If you want to start over, super easy, just pull. This actually is very satisfying to me. Some people like ASMR videos. I could watch people undo their crochet work every day.
Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you find a love for crochet the same way I have.